standing on a dust particle. Somewhere between the core of an atom and the edge of the observable universe, we exist. Not especially large, nor especially powerful. A species capable of great intelligence and great confusion. This is a story about size and about how incredibly, mind-bendingly small we really are. We'll begin here with you. Humans scale the illusion of being big. We walk upright, we stretch our arms, we build towers. It's easy to feel large, but the truth is, we only look big to ourselves. A human is roughly 1.7 meters tall. The world around us, our rooms, streets, cars, is built to fit that scale. Our perception of normal is rooted in that. But compare it to a blue whale, 30 meters, Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, Earth's circumference, 40,075 kilometers, even on our own planet. We are specks. The microscale, the invisible empire. Dive inward. A red blood cell is about 7 micrometers wide, just 7/10 of a meter wide. A strand of DNA, just 2 nanometers across. And the atoms that make up your body, they're mostly empty space. If a hydrogen atom were the size of a football stadium, its nucleus would be a grain of rice at the center. Everything else is nothing. Zoom in further. Proteins fold themselves into complex machines only a few nanometers wide. Viruses are 20 to 300 nanometers. Ribosomes, your body's protein factories, are 20 nm. The electron cloud that surrounds an atom, a probabilistic blur. Go smaller. Proton radius, 84 femtometers. Planck length, 1.6 x 1035 meters, the smallest possible unit of space, as far as we know. It's not just that we are small. We are made of things so small, they defy intuition. Your body is a galaxy of particles obeying quantum laws that we still barely understand. The human body as a cosmic city. Your body contains 37 trillion cells, 10x more microbial cells, 100,000 kilometers of blood vessels. Every cell is a bustling metropolis. DNA strands uncoil and replicate. Proteins are assembled. Mitochondria power the entire thing like tiny generators. Ribosomes function like automated factories. Neurons pass signals as fast as 120 meters per second. Zooming into the brain. You have roughly 86 billion neurons. Each makes thousands of connections called synapses. Total synapses, 100 trillion. As many as stars in a galaxy. Inside you, systems more complex than cities are operating silently. And they all run on molecules smaller than the wavelength of light. From trees to planet sizes that make us blink. Now zoom out. Consider scale on Earth. A redwood tree, up to 115 meters. Boeing 747 to 70 meters. Burj Khalifa, 828 meters. Cities from above resemble microchips. Cars look like cells. Roads like blood vessels. Planet Earth. Diameter, 12,742 km. Surface area, 510 million km. Mass, 5.971020 GG. Population, 8 billion tiny humans. From space, Earth is a pale blue dot. Clouds swirl. Lights flicker. But life is invisible at this range. Planets, stars, and the impossible scale of the solar system. Our sun is massive. Diameter, 1.4 million kilometers. Volume? can fit 1.3 million Earths. Mass: 333,000 times Earth's surface temperature. 500 C, but it's just one of over 100 billion stars. Distances in the solar system. Moon: 384,400 km. Mars: 225 million km. Jupiter: 778 million km. Pluto: 59 billion km. Voyager 1, launched in 1977, is now over 23 billion kilometers away. Still moving, still sending, and yet it hasn't even left the solar system's influence entirely. The galaxy isn't even trying to be comforting. The Milky Way, 100,000 light-years across, contains between 100 and 400 billion stars. Our Sun is 25,000 light-years from the galactic center. We orbit the galaxy once every 230 million years. It's shaped like a disk, but with arms like a spinning pinwheel. Every dot in the night sky is part of it, but most of it we'll never see with the naked eye. We live in a spiral arm, a quiet suburb of an ancient city of stars. Cosmic web, a universe made of islands. Galaxies cluster together. The local group, 50 galaxies, Virgo cluster. Thousands of galaxies, Laniakea supercluster. Over 100,000 galaxies. These clusters are strung together into filaments. Between them, voids hundreds of millions of light-years across. The structure resembles neurons. The universe itself has a kind of cosmic brain, with galaxies for nodes. The observable edge. The observable universe is a sphere. Radius: 46.5 billion light-years. Diameter: 93 billion light-years. That's how far light has traveled since the Big Bang. We don't know what's beyond it. Maybe it loops. Maybe it doesn't. We can only see what light has had time to reach us. So even with our best telescopes, most of the universe is still hidden. Fractals and the pattern of existence. Nature copies herself. Trees branch like lungs, rivers meander like veins, galaxies spiral like storms. From Romanesco broccoli to hurricane patterns to neuron structure repeats. The universe is built on self-similarity. Maybe this is more than coincidence. Maybe the math of nature is universal. We are patterns of smaller patterns. Nested systems. Self-aware fractals. You, again in perspective. So where does that leave you? You are 70% water, made of atoms forged in stars, living on a tiny rock orbiting a mediocre star. And yet, you can think, you can imagine the size of a galaxy, you can measure it, question it, wonder at it. You are small, but aware, and in this cosmic vastness, that may be the rarest thing of all.